What is the most valuable thing you own? Think carefully. Not the most expensive, the most valuable. Maybe it's an old photograph, a watch from your grandfather, a book filled with notes, a childhood toy. Strange, isn't it? The things that matter most often have little market value, yet we would never sell them. Why? Because value and price are not the same thing, and that is where this book begins. Everything is connected, nothing exists alone, not people, not memories, not even objects. But modern life teaches us something different. Buy, use, replace, forget. Buy again. Yes, we are surrounded by more things than ever before. Yet, many people feel emptier than ever before. Why? Because we have learned how to acquire things, but we have forgotten how to value them. We know the price of almost everything and the meaning of almost nothing. Glenn Adamson shares a simple memory, two teddy bears from his childhood to the world, just old toys to him, a piece of life. And suddenly a question appears. When does an object stop being an object and become a memory? Remember those teddy bears from his childhood? Two teddy bears from childhood to the world. Wow, such a beautiful line. Just old toys to him. No, a piece of life. Precious. And suddenly a question appears. I am repeating. When does an object stop being an object and become a memory? Lesson 1. Objects are frozen stories. Look around your room. Nothing is random. That book, that chair, that cup, that notebook. Each one carries a story. Someone designed it, someone built it, someone used it, someone cared for it. Objects are not things, they are frozen stories. Research shows something interesting. People value things they own more than identical things they don't own. Psychologists call this the endowment effect. But Adamson goes deeper. We are not attached to objects, we are attached to what they mean. Chapter 2. More is not more. Today we own more than any generation in history. More clothes, more technology, more choices, more convenience. But are we happier? Not necessarily. Because attention is limited and every new thing asks for a piece of it. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Three simple words, one powerful idea, one less. Choose carefully, care deeply. Not everything deserves your attention. Not everything deserves space in your life. Chapter 4. Repair. Something breaks, most people replace it. Previous generations repaired it. Why? Because they understood something we have forgotten. Care creates connection. The more effort you invest, the more meaning something gains. This book is not about objects, it is about attention, and attention is life. Whatever receives your attention receives your life. Maybe the goal is not to own more, maybe the goal is to notice more, to buy less, to appreciate more, to collect fewer things and richer stories. Because in the end, we don't remember what we owned, we remember what mattered. A book about objects, and ultimately a book about human being. So perhaps the question is not what do I own, but rather what owns my attention. Because the things we choose to keep eventually help shape the person we become. And maybe a meaningful life is not built by having more. Maybe it is built by choosing carefully and caring deeply. One day, the objects around us will disappear. The clothes we will wear out. The books will fade. The furniture will age. But the stories attached to them, the moments they witnessed, the people they connected us to, remain. And perhaps that is the hidden wisdom of objects. They remind us that life was never about possession, it was always about connection.